Hi everybody, Cleo here, and today we're going to read a folk tale from Japan. Folk tales are like really old stories. They're definitely not true, but the point of the story is to learn something from it. There's always a moral, there's always a lesson. So let's enjoy this old folk tale from Japan and try and think about what the lesson might be while we read this story. The story is called The Unhappy Stonecutter. The Unhappy Stonecutter. Oh, look at their sad face. I wonder why the stonecutter is so unhappy. I wonder why they cut stones. So there are two main characters. There's Haru, the stonecutter, and there's the mountain spirit, who's another character. A long time ago, a stonecutter called Haru lived in Japan. Every day, Haru climbed up the mountain to cut away stone and carve it into statues for his customers. Oh, well, that answers my question. I wanted to know why Haru cuts stones. He cuts stones so that he can make statues and sell them. Cool. Haru was a happy man. He heard stories of a spirit that came down from the mountain all the way over there and granted wishes. Haru took no notice of the stories because he did not wish for anything. Oh, well, that's special. Haru is happy right now the way he is. But one day, Haru took a statue he had carved to a rich man's house. As he entered the house, he looked around at all the beautiful things the rich man owned. Haru wished that he were rich too. I wonder what changed and made Haru not happy. I guess maybe he feels a little bit jealous of what someone else has that he doesn't have. As soon as Haru had made his wish, the spirit from the mountain granted it. The spirit was listening. When he got home, his house was much bigger, and it was full of expensive things. Haru felt very happy, and he did not have to work anymore. Well, I'm glad your wish came true and that you're happy now. Good for you, Haru. One day, the sun was so hot that Haru had to stay indoors. As he looked out of the window, he saw a prince pass by in a carriage, holding umbrellas over his head. There goes the prince. There goes the prince in his fancy carriage. Haru wished he were a prince too. Uh-oh, now Haru's not happy anymore. The mountain spirit granted Haru's wish. His house became a palace full of servants. But Haru was unhappy because the sun was still too hot for him to go outside. He wished he were the sun. Well, Haru just can't feel happy. Again, the mountain spirit granted Haru's wish. He became the sun and made the grass and the crops in the fields wither and die. But then a cloud passed by and blocked all his rays. Haru was furious. He was so mad that the cloud was blocking his sunshine. He wished he were a cloud. He's gonna be a cloud now. Once again, his wish was granted, and Haru became a cloud. A happy cloud. Look at that happy face. He rained down on earth, flooding the land and washing away almost everything. Uh-oh, Haru. But he could not wash away the mountain. So then Haru wished he were the mountain. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen every time he makes a wish. It seems to come true. Haru's wish was granted again, and he became the mountain. And now Haru's happy again. But one day, a stonecutter climbed up the mountain and started chipping away at the rock. Haru wished he were a stonecutter. But Haru, remember, you were a stonecutter at the beginning. The spirit granted his wish, and Haru was a stonecutter once more. He worked hard, and his life was simple. He was happy the way he was at the beginning. He was happy with the gifts that he had of stonecutting. Good for him. But Haru was happy, and he never wished for anything ever again. The end. That's it. All done. What do we think the moral of the story is? What's the lesson? Yeah, maybe we should be careful what we wish for. Maybe we should think about the things we are happy with in our lives right now and not always wish for things we don't have. We should be grateful or thankful for the things that we do have, because our lives are wonderful and special without having everything. Haru did not need an expensive castle to be happy or servants to be happy. And even when Haru was the sun, he got angry and sad. But he became happy again when he realized all that he had when he was a stonecutter. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Japanese folk tale. And if you're interested in Japan, there is a video on our YouTube in our Around Our World playlist. And I'll put the link in the description underneath this video for you to enjoy. Okay, everyone, goodbye from Cleo. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye-bye.